So
It's
with the
like
difference
they're
is
all for
Maybay would
each
never ask
other.
her girlfriends for money. She don't do that. She pays for things like like somebody should. If you claim to be the caretaker or whatever, the head of the relationship, you don't ask your
Mm-hmm.
woman for money. Like May would never do that. She don't require they come with a bag. Like he says, you gotta bring a bag
A bag, right?
because me and Armani already got a bag, so you can't just come and mooch off us. I don't mind paying my portion of the bills, but that shit needs to be split 3 ways or 4 ways or however many fucking ways. I don't need to be giving you all of my goddamn money. How about I keep the part that's for me and then I give you some for the household, like a
Right.
normal relationship.
But
Ugh.
let me see the bill.
Right, let me see the bill,
Well, that's one
nigga. Let
person
me
I
see the
want to
bill
see.
because I'm not on the lease or nothing like that. So it's like, hey, I need a little bit of reassurance here that my money is going where you say it's going.
Right, no shade. And I also don't consider him as a motherfucking man at all, or whatsoever. Like, I wouldn't dare. My mama always told me, even if you was getting a ride from somebody, whether if it's a man or a woman, you still pump their gas. But with a woman in your car and she's driving, you pump their gas. No shade.
Yeah.
When you in a relationship with a man, if you want to be gay, pump the gas.
Hmm.
Y'all take turns. No shade. But still, he is not a man to me. He just want to be motherfucking catered
He
to.
don't
He
take
want the
the trash
grapes
out.
being dropped in his
He don't
mouth.
clean the house. He don't do the
All of
dishes. He
it.
don't take the trash out. Armani wheels the trash down to the curb. He brings it back. He don't do shit.
What?
I'm serious. Yes.
I'm not doing. Wait, let me get this straight. I just want to. You can't hear.
Sister.
Question. I really want to know about. I have so many questions about certain people's poly relationships. If you got 3 adults in the house who are making money like the way y'all make money on this app, why wouldn't y'all just hire a maid? It sounds like y'all all make enough money collectively to have somebody else come clean
Well,
and
before
do
when he
chores.
rescued
Because you lose responsibility. You lose responsibility. No
when he
shame.
rescued me
You
from
do.
my shack, you guys, because it says I lived in a shack, which was a studio apartment in LA. I had a housekeeper. She came every Thursday.
I have a housekeeper now. I mean, like
Yeah.
I would just get a housekeeper. Like, why not doing chores?
Well, no, the thing is, Armani says she likes
But then
it.
again, you
She
lose
says that she likes
responsibility. No shade. Because what if the housekeepers decide to leave and there's no housekeepers left? You lose responsibility. Do for you and do it the right way for you.
it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's just like when you get so conformed to technology to make things happen for you. What's going to happen when technology goes away? You don't know what the fuck to do.
Hmm.
Do things that you feel responsible of doing, and you will know how to do it when everything that's easy leaves your
And,
life.
and
No
and that's what
shade.
would happen to him if Armani left because he's so babied by her. He has no idea what to do, y'all. When he was at the airport, he had Armani on the phone while he was on live trying to figure out what he needs to do, what gate he needs to go to. Like, nigga, read the signs.
Oh
And he
wow.
got all the way to the fucking security with his check bag, and they told him you have to go back to the front and check this bag in, you dumbass motherfucker. And then also when we were in Atlanta and we stayed at Airbnb, the power was getting blown out because we were trying to plug this lamp in and it was just blowing the breaker, every time. So I went over to the little thing on the wall and I flipped the switch again. And he was like, "Oh,"
The utility
he was like,
room.
"I'm
Uh
glad you
huh.
was here because if you wasn't, I'd be sitting in the dark." I was like, "You never, you never flipped a breaker? Like, what the fuck? You're a 37-year-old man."
I mean, sometimes I don't want to make an excuse for that, but sometimes people come from a lifestyle where they have never had to do anything like that, where they've always been catered to as far as their parents, and they've been so spoiled and so like congested in that area. It's just like when I get into my real life, it's going to be the same
But the
way.
thing is,
Like I will never have to go
he
through
was
that. But
raised
then
with
again, when you're
sisters.
growing up, you should have to expect certain things when you're growing up. Like you're growing up.
I don't know.
Like come
I
on
feel
now.
like
Like
he probably
dude,
couldn't
come
even
on,
do a
bro.
goddamn load of laundry. This nigga is so incompetent and just childish. And he ran out of gas when he came to pick me
My
up from.
mom told
He
me
came to
everything I
pick me
needed to
up
know.
from
My daddy didn't even
LA.
teach me. My mama did.
On
No
the way from
shade.
LA to Vegas, we ran out of gas on the highway.
That's what the parents
And I'm like, how the fuck you not paying attention? And I called Armani. I was like, bitch, we done ran out of gas. She was like, oh well, you better get used to it because it happens all the time. I said, no, I'm not getting used to that. I'm not gonna get used to that.
You shouldn't have to.
Like,
You
so I
shouldn't
guess
have
I might
to.
have to keep asking you what the gas and look like, what the gas looks like. The fuck?
That's something that you should first notice, for one.
I had to call a
It's
Lyft and
ridiculous.
then
Oh
call
my
the Lyft
God.
driver and ask them to please go to a gas station and get a gas can full of gas for us. And then he had to find us on
Embarrassing.
the highway.
But you have a whole man sitting right next to you. Embarrassing.
Right.
Embarrassing as
And then
fuck.
I
No shit,
cashed
what I
out the
will
man
say.
to give him extra for buying the gas can and everything because we couldn't do it through the app. So I paid for the motherfucking Lyft and paid him for the gas. And there's a lot of other shit I paid for during the relationship that I never got back.
You a good one because I would have punched that nigga in his motherfucking face. No shame, bitch. I would have went to
Hmm?
jail that night. Girl, listen, no shame. But what I will say is this. I'm so glad you got out of that situation. I really know that it's something best and something better that's coming to you. No shame, because you got yourself out of that shit. Armani, she's so dependent on another motherfucker besides of being
She done
dependent on
got
herself.
comfortable
She
enough to put
can't be
up with getting
independent.
slapped
She's
and
so
whatever the
dependent
fuck
on
else.
him, it makes no sense. So whatever he say is what's gonna go when it comes down to her.
She
But
has
I'm
been
so glad you
embarrassed
got out of that shit, because
on
that was
live.
not for you. That's
She's
not for
been
you.
embarrassed so many times on live, y'all, and she's been embarrassed in public off live. Yeah, he slapped Armani the second night that I was ever there, and I didn't tell nobody because I knew that was gonna
He
be.
slapped her.
Yes, the second night that I was ever there, me and Armani got drunk. We had a good time on the couch behind him while he was live, and we weren't paying him no mind. And I think he really got in his feelings about that, to be real, because he doesn't like when Armani drinks because he says that she acts different. And she gets mouthy. According to her, that's what she told me. She gets mouthy. So she'll pop off or whatever and say some shit that.
Oh, so she act like herself.
Right.
She act like
Basically.
herself.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So she had a Four Locos, which is all it takes for her to get tipsy. Me and her was acting kind of gay. We was up on each other. We took a lot of really cute pictures, which I've shown before. Let me see that phone. I'll show you right now. But she when as soon as he got off live, we all left the
God, y'all
studio and
so
went
weird.
downstairs. We went downstairs. Why is the brightness like this?
I don't know. I don't. You know, I'm on iPhone stuff.
Um, there I got it. So yeah, she apparently said something he didn't like downstairs and he backhanded her right in front of me. And she immediately ran upstairs and started packing her shit. She popped off all her press on nails. And I sat with my back against the closet door. We were in the walk in closet while she was putting her stuff in there. I was scared he was going to come try to bust in the closet and get us. But he left the house, which was good because she called her mother immediately and was like, I'm going to come home. And she was crying and shit. And she didn't tell her mom what happened, but her mom called the police. So the police showed up. I'm going to show you these pictures. Um, yeah, the police showed up. And then
Run it up,
she
y'all. Run
lied
it
to
up,
them
y'all. Run
and
it up,
told
y'all on
them,
both sides. Run it up,
she
y'all
lied
on
and
both
said that
sides. Run it
nothing had
up.
happened or whatever. So we were
Oh,
vibing.
that's after. That's after she got
No,
smacked.
right before. This was while he was live and we
Right
wasn't paying
before.
attention to him. We was paying attention to each other.
Y'all was having fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, we had a good
thank you, boo.
time. We was bonding or whatever. We were vibing out. We wasn't paying him no mind, like I said. So apparently she was acting different and acting funny.
Thank you.
So he slapped her. And then the next morning, I found out she was upstairs because she left. She took a an Uber to the airport. She said she was gone, and she told me he would never hit me because he only does this to her, not the other girls. Can I get some beans too, y'all? This is a PK. Come on, let's
That's
make it.
crazy as fuck, though. Like,
Yeah.
no shade. Like,
And I never even told people that because I felt bad about exposing her business like that and making her embarrassed. And then I see her on TKO's live flying a message across the screen talking about some Yetta just wishes she had my spot or wishes she was in my position or some shit like that. And I'm like, bitch, I don't want to be you. I know and you know what I've seen him do to you and how he treats you and how many conversations me and her have had about how it's not right and how she looks stupid and how she knows she should just leave and type of shit. So like don't do me, bitch. Like you need to shut the fuck up. So that's why I woke it up and was like, yo, like she totally got smacked in front of me and I'm not making that shit up. People don't want to believe it because I didn't tell them right away. Well, I don't give a fuck.
that ain't your business, right?
It ain't. And I mean that's her shit she got to deal with. Thank you, Tan. Thank you. But he want to get on his new thing and start recruiting all of these young naive girls. That shit is crazy.
Like that pretty girl, they got a daughter. I think, what was her name? She had
Goddess.
that pretty light skin with the hair or
Goddess
whatever.
walking, yeah.
She she was like, I mean, I'm for you, this and the third. She was just giving like her heart or whatever. And then when I seen you line up with her, I was like, yeah, tell her. Just tell her. Just tell her, because he's telling off a motherfucking lost, sad ass, failed ass
And
dream.
she said she came from an
A
abusive
fictitious
relationship.
dream.
For him to just continue to prey on women like that, like knowing she came from that shit already. And the same thing with me. Like he knew that I have given money to exes before and never seen it again. Like he gonna continue to prey. Like, oh, perfect. You come from an abusive relationship. I think I could probably abuse you too. You're the
The
best
crazy thing about it is
specimen.
they support shit like that, though. These people support shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Empress and Ebony and all. Like, y'all, how the fuck do y'all support shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
No shade.
And then what kills me is
But
like,
y'all be so against it
thank you
if
for
it was to happen to somebody close to you or in your family,
uh-huh.
but y'all still
Right.
support
Better
it.
be your
How
sister.
the fuck does that make
And that's what they
sense?
were saying yesterday on Comment Slay Alive. She had a multi going, and I heard about it because somebody texted me and told me to go look. And they were like halfway on my side and halfway not. They was mad because I was coming for Empress, which don't make no sense to me. And one girl was up there and she was saying like, wait, I don't understand how we can be mad at her for coming for Empress, but at the same time say, I would never support
Shelly,
TKO.
clever.
I would never support TKO. I would never sit on his panel. But whatever Empress do, that ain't none of Yetta business. I don't give a fuck if it ain't my business. I'm going to speak on how she claims to be a feminist. And yet her hypocritical ass is sitting on a panel with a pimp. Are you going to sit on his pimps and
A
hoes
big
panel?
hypocrite. A big hypocrite.
Are you going
A
to sit
big
on his pimps and
hypocrite.
hoes panels, Empress? Like the fuck? It's the same way. Like, okay, so you gonna fuck with Trump because it's business? You don't believe in none of the shit that this nigga believe in,
Right,
but you gonna sit on
right.
the panel with him because it's business? Get the fuck out of here. You obviously are
It's
supporting him.
hypocritical as fuck though. It's like you want people to show sympathy for one thing that you're going through, but then again you show enjoyment and try to find interest in something else that somebody else is going through when it's the same situation. Stop being hypocritical. If you're
Right.
gonna go for something, go for it. No matter what the motherfucking money is, the cost of it. Just go through it. Like just show the same shit. It's just weird to me. I don't
It's
understand
so
the
weird.
Empress sometimes.
And then
She's doing it for $1 and for a
they
dig.
trying to tell me I need to take accountability. I need to have some blame on myself too. I don't think so. I already took accountability that I was naive and trusted the wrong people. I was dumb. I made a stupid decision. But it doesn't matter whether I knew all
But that's
about
something
pimps and
that you
hoes
have admitted,
beforehand.
though. It's not something that you're blindsided
I
by. You
never
have
knew anything about
admitted
pimps and
that
hoes, all right?
so many
I
times.
don't care if somebody did come to me who had been in this situation. They haven't. If somebody came to me and what you get? A shield? Oh, okay, period. If somebody had came to me and said, I was in a relationship with TKO, don't fuck with him. He's going to steal your money. First of all, I probably wouldn't have gone. Secondly, even if they did come and warn me firsthand and I did what I did, that doesn't excuse what he did. I don't give a fuck how you spin it. What he did was wrong as
You were
fuck.
white.
I don't care if I willingly gave him my money or not. It wasn't for whatever he spent it on, and it doesn't make any sense that he hasn't compensated me back. Like he should have returned at least 75% or something of my money when I left. He talks about me constantly. Yeah, so don't come over here talking about some bruh. Is she still talking about TKO? He must really know what he's doing. Exposure, get your lame ass the fuck on somewhere. August doesn't seem to care. I know I had a whole 45-minute conversation with her over the phone.
He got jewelry and Gucci, girl. I don't think none of that shit real. If you ask me, no shade.
But if
I don't think
August
so.
want to continue, then that's on her. She'll learn.
Well, it's great that you're actually giving them awareness because I don't even see how she missed that part. I don't even see how she missed it.
I mean,
I mean,
I
listen. I
talked to
mean,
her.
it's
Like I fucking
everywhere
talked to her
though.
personally the day before she even met him in person, and she still went, and she's still there. She's doing what she's doing. She
Hold on, wait. It's a new girl there in the
Oh no,
house.
she don't live there, but she's still like got the drips in her name and shit. She doing what she doing. She likes all the attention she's doing right now. I can tell because she's always streaming on her stomach. Like, bitch, I know the back of your neck hurt holding up your heavy ass head. I know it hurt. If you gonna sit on your stomach, you can at least do this to rest your head. She just be,
That fucking Yetta.
I know you hurt. I know she aching.
I can't take Yetta serious, no shade. She is a
She
fucking
just wants y'all to
G.
see her
When
booty.
I
That's
see
why
her
she
go,
she lay on her stomach like that. That's how she get the beans.
so it's a girl that be coming over to his house now.
August.
Cause I haven't
The
seen
one
no.
I'm
I
talking
don't
about.
watch him like that at all. I swear I
The one
don't.
I'm talking about.
Baby, listen. His day is coming, girl. His day is coming. I don't know why he think he look cute with that motherfucking weave in his motherfucking hair, nigga. If you want to be a natural nigga, be a natural nigga. Stop wearing that motherfucking weave. I wear weave for a reason because I love to wear weave.
But
My
but
weave is the
he wants
bomb.
to be
My braids is
as
always.
free as the females. You know, they got all these goddamn accessories and shit. He got makeup too. You can ask my Sephora card about that.
He got makeup.
Fenty.
He got good makeup.
Oh, he's a cashy girl.
He spent my money. What the fuck you mean?
Off of y'all's cash.
That was my
Off
money.
of y'all's
That
cash.
was on my credit card, my Sephora card.
Does he spend any money outside
So he
of
wear
people?
Fenty
I don't
makeup.
know. We went to Sephora. You
I got a man
how
who
many?
is tight and right, and he know I'm tight and right. So we ain't gotta. It takes a while to get to the center of it.
How many trips? He already got our money and auditions. He's still doing auditions. How many address that take? Period.
Oh my. Ooh wee.
Medusa baby.
He already said it. I heard a recording that
Medusa
he was
baby.
telling
Thank you for
somebody.
commenting.
I don't know if it was like advice, but he told somebody that if a man likes to get his ass played with or something of that nature, I think he was talking to a woman or whatever, and they was married or something like that, and she was asking for advice of their marriage. He said that if if a man likes to get his butt played with or something like
I
that,
got the
it doesn't
video.
mean
I
that
got
he's
the
gay.
video. Hold on. Let's
He's
just
just
play it. Let's
a
just
man
play
of
it. Let's
needs.
just play it.
I forgot.
Let's just
You
play
got
it. We'll
it?
just play it. I screen recorded that shit. I put it on Drama's
Oh shit.
domestic
Oh
ego
shit.
show. When I first tuned in, what he said that made me start screen recording was, and y'all know how many women are bisexual. It's just like common to find a woman fucking with another woman, right? What if I told you it's just
Right.
as common for men, and y'all just don't want to
Hey
believe it?
AJ, I'm gonna
And
welcome you in. Hey
and then
boo.
here, this is what he was saying, y'all. Let's play.
Y'all getting hoodwinked. Man, I'm telling you, man, I know how it really is out here. I'm telling you. You don't want to hear that. I know that. But it's the truth. No, I mean, I'm really like I'm taking in the information, I'm dissecting it, and like I said, I was questionable about it because this is the first man I ever done it to. And by me doing it, I'm not saying I'm a professional. I'm just saying I just feel like I know how to please my man. You asking why? So look. He thought that I knew that he thought that I have done it before, and I haven't. Okay, so look, you're asking why. First of all, you can never ask one individual why because everybody got their own reasons. That's like me saying, why are women bisexual? Why was it because we don't got enough good men around? No, I their own sexual preference. You get what I'm saying? There's no way you can just go around and be like, so, but why? Because the women ain't doing their job? No, that's just what they are. Just like females. I'm telling you. It would be health. It would be. So then, like in other words, if this is the case, right? It wouldn't be healthy for me to go into a marriage with him because it wouldn't be successful. No, that's not true. That's not true. Let me tell you why that's not true. Because you're fucking with him today with me telling you for a fact that he's bisexual. I think everybody on this platform right now that's looking at this can tell you for a fact that he's bisexual. He messes with men too. And it's been successful thus far. It's just that you know it and you don't want to accept it. You see what I'm saying? So nothing would change. You would just know it for a fact. But nothing would change.
He's telling her to stay. And then he says, and like, and this is, thank you for coming up for being on my first episode of Dr. P.
Play. Is it was that some more to it?
Yeah,
Cause I
there's
want to
more.
hear this shit. Oh,
Oh, there's more.
where my lighter at? Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus Christ.
How do I fast forward this shit? Go back to where we was at.
Women ain't doing their job? No. That's just
You
what
can
they
record.
are.
Oh,
Females. I'm telling you. It would be health. It would be like another platform right now that's looking at this for a fact that he's bisexual. He messes with men too. And it's been successful thus far. It's just that you know it and you don't want to accept it.
Okay,
You know
so
what
at
I'm
this
saying?
point, you're
So
talking about
nothing would
yourself,
change.
TKO.
You
No
would just
shade.
know it for a fact.
Why y'all think I
But
stupid?
nothing would change.
Okay, here go the rest.
And at this point, it's nothing that you can do because it's not that, okay, well, now she fucked me with the strap on. No, he probably desires the same sex, too. That's why he's always gone. And when he comes around you, he always wants it in his booty. And I'm not being funny, but and he's watching gay porn. So when he's with you, he's watching gay porn. That lets you
Yetta,
know what
hold
it
on, Yetta.
usually
Wait a minute, Yetta. Wait. Pause that. Yetta, pause that. Wait. 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 Because that's definitely given that you're gay. You're
He's
bisexual.
very
My
personal
nigga,
in this
listen,
response.
ain't no straight real man gonna say that because you like to get penetrated in your ass to get that prostate touch, that you're not a girl. Bye.
Let's press play.
What is into Queen? It's nothing against you. It's not because you're not a beautiful woman, which you are a beautiful woman. But it's nothing against you, Queen. That's his sexual preference, and you can't change that. You can't change that. He's just bisexual. He's not gay because he's with you. So I think what you're doing is, what you shouldn't be doing is, you want to, you're not going to say this, but you want to change his desire. You want to do something on your end to change the desire. You want to accommodate it. You're a Leo, and y'all feel like y'all can do everything. But no, when a man, I already know. I know what I'm dealing with, but you can't. When a man, I'm telling you, when a man or a woman wants something, it's like that. It gets deep. And I'm sorry. I know you didn't want to hear this tonight, but this is why I'm having my first episode of Dr. P tonight. So,
Dr.
because
P.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear, and I'm not going to speculate. I think what I said was very accurate, and I think a lot of people will agree with it. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm telling you is just be careful. Just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Get checkups. Have him get checkups. That's it. But I don't think that's you should break up with somebody because they're doing this. I think you should break up with somebody if you don't love that person and you don't want to be with that person and you can't see a life and you can see your life better without that person in your life. But if you've been with him for 3 years,
He's so wrong. Hold on. Pause that. He's so wrong. What he should have been telling her is this: if this was something that you have never made, if this is something that your man likes, this should have been something that you should have a conversation about before y'all get into a deeper situation. No shame, because the last thing that I want to do is to be with you while being uncomfortable with you. That's not going to make me happy. I'm not going to
And
be
she
happy
said
like
that she
that.
wanted to
It's
be
not going to make me want
dominated.
to be with you because if I go ahead,
She
baby.
said she wanted to be dominated and that he always wanted her to take charge and dominate him. So if she told you that and you heard that part, like tell her to give it up. Go live your life, baby. Get you somebody who's gonna fuck you and choke you and do what you want them to do. Don't just keep on catering to this man and his weird ass
Exactly.
desires. And I mean, like the fuck, the reason was so personal for him. I feel like he didn't even hear how.
It was passionate. That shit was passionate. It was coming from
Debbie,
his heart.
what do you
He
think?
was
Pimp,
like,
pimp, Dr. Pimp.
girl, why would he choose Dr. P out of all
Because
of them?
he's
Because it
still
makes him
a
seem like he
pimp.
has
He's
some kind
still
of
a
fetish
pimp.
towards
Always gotta be a
Pastor
pimp.
P.
Entertainer.
No shade. He should have said Dr. T or Dr. Capone or Dr. C, but he chose Dr. P. Come on now. Like you have a slick interest in Pastor P. You want that dick. Let's just keep just
Now you
saying.
reaching.
Keep going,
I
Yetta.
wouldn't say that. That's the P. The P is for pimp, y'all. He holds pimps and hoes panels with real pimps and real hoes late at night. Y'all can go on YouTube and look it up. I've never seen a straight man wear as many accessories as this nigga do.
Me either. It's a gag for me. It's just like I said before though, like whenever you meet somebody, I feel like this. A friendship needs to be happen before you get into a relationship with someone. Because that's when you learn a lot about them. when you're getting to know somebody in that stage, all of that should come out so there wouldn't be no kind of misunderstandings of whatsoever. You know what I like, I know what you like. I know what to do for you, you know what to do for me. That type of shit. So therefore, for you to come out and say that, come play with my ass type shit. Well, why the fuck you ain't tell me this in the very beginning? Because now I feel uncomfortable.
And the one thing
You feel
about
what I'm saying?
TKO,
I
I
feel
will say,
uncomfortable
y'all,
now.
he told me he like doodling and nasty shit like that from the jump. He told me that shit. He told me. He was honest. And that's why I was like, well, at least he knows what he likes and he's a grown man and tell you, like whatever. All right, let's try to deal with this shit. No showers and all of whatever bullshit that he wanted. Crazy ass nigga. So, at least he's true to that. But now he's coming out telling y'all that him and Liz fell out and that wasn't really true. That was all a storyline and the doo-doo text was fake. That's not true. That's not true. That shit was real, yo. Liz's doo-doo text was not like fake, y'all. Them shits was really, that happened. You look good. Thank you,
She
Nana.
is so drugged out and she can only see out of one eye. It makes no sense. Lord, please forgive me. I didn't mean to say that, dear Lord Jesus, but it's the obvious. I get it. I get it, dear Lord Jesus. Please just forgive me for what I say. But it's the obvious.
No, he was not trying to poop on himself, Empress. He wanted to fuck a poopy booty hole.
Which means you go to Wendy's and eat 2 bowls of chili and then a couple hours later, don't shit
Like
it
he
out.
told
Just shit it
Liz
on
in
me
them
type
text
shit.
messages, drink some
He's
coffee.
into in the gay world that's called scat. Niggas will pay gay men buku money to scat on them. Let me tell you something. They will pay you over $1,000 to shit in their mouth. They will. They
He
will.
told Liz, drink some coffee. Yes, drink some coffee to make it calm. He told me when I was living in the house to text message him if I was upstairs taking a shit because he wanted to come and interrupt over the toilet, and I never did.
No
He's like,
shade.
just text me, I'll come upstairs.
You like what you like.
Yeah! What do you get? Ah! What do you get out of that?
And
Yeah!
Pumpkin said before I was ever talking to him that he asked her to shit in a poopy diaper. He wanted her to shit in one of her diapers, and the way she explained it to me,
Yes,
it
yes, he
sounded
did.
dead ass on point.
I
People
was
think she's
there. So he
playing. She
popped
not
up. He
fucking
popped up in the
joking, y'all.
box.
She's not playing.
He popped up in the box. He said, "You know what, baby? I'm gonna fly you out here. I'm gonna put you in a Louis Vuitton diaper. I want you to shit in that motherfucking diaper, and I want you to bring it to me." It sounded like it was a joke. And to me,
Yeah,
I was like,
texting her
"Oh
about
man,
that.
duh,
He
duh, duh."
wanted her.
At that time, I was full to I was like, you know what? He cool. He cool. He's very attractive. He's cool. He's cool. But then when the shit came out that
He was for real.
I said, "Sir, listen, hold on, baby." Oh Lord, I was like, do you not know how many infections you can get from eating human feces, any feces in this motherfucking world? Do you not know how many diseases you can contract from touching a human feces just with your hands and smelling it? Do you not know what you can do when it's being infused into your mouth, into your veins, into your body,
Your
into your
eyes.
bloodstream? Do you not know what it can do to you? You are mentally challenged. That is not a fetish for me. No shade. Not when people tell me they like waterworks, which is pissing on them. Come on now. That is fucking body humanly waste that's coming out into another individual. It's not meant to go into another person. It's meant to go in the waste.
I had another
What the
dude. I
fuck?
had another dude who wanted to see me get fucked by a dick bigger than his, and then get cream pied, and then ordered to clean it up.
Man, that's different.
No, it's
That's different.
not. You want to eat nuts?
That is different, Yetta.
As a guy, you
That's
want to watch?
different. However, like piss and shit and that type of shit.
I don't think that shit
Mm-mm.
is normal. I just think I just attract like really weird fetish dudes. Like,
I love shit like that. And then like when I'm sucking his dick or whatever and I got none in my mouth, we'll kiss each other and we'll transfer it and get it back into my mouth and I'll swallow it. I mean, it's
another man's nut. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sneaks bunny. Like I asked him, I was like, no shade. Are you bisexual? And he was like, no, I never been with a man. But you want to eat nut though?
no, but he like dick. He like dick. He wants it.
Maybe he is
He
professional
wants
for
it.
that. Don't judge him. He got dietary for sure.
Y'all, I gotta go because
Yeah.